Good morning, everyone, and thank you so much for having me today. My name is Acacia Calvin, and I will be your MC for this event. I am 23 years old, and I started GDYT when I was 18 years old. Growing up, my father was always looking for safe spaces for me to grow and to learn, and that's how I got introduced to GDYT. From my experience working with the Detroit City Council and Mayor Sheffield's office, to working with Central Detroit Christian, to finally my most recent experience, working with Angela Hamilton and Micah Works. GDYT has always been a stable and fun way for me to make money and learn while in high school and college. Being a part of GDYT has been a wonderful experience for me. I love to be around people who reminded me of my family and friends, but who also shared the same mindset of wanting to win and bring back better things to our community. GDYT has opened up numerous doors and community connections for me. It has prepared me for the workforce by growing my confidence and my communication and leadership skills. Currently, I am a graduate of Alcorn State University. I graduated in 2022 with a bachelor's degree in computer science. Thank you. And because of the tools and the people from this program who has poured so much into me, I am currently a new business specialist at Pacific Life Insurance Company. And I want to take this moment today to thank everyone in this room who has been a part of my journey and who has helped me in the pursuit of my goals. Thank you so much. But more than anything, what I have learned through my experience with Grow Detroit Young Talent has been that there is a community of people out there who wants to and will help you to succeed, and not for their personal betterment, but for the betterment of the community as a whole. I would gladly recommend GDYT to any and everyone who not only needs the tools to succeed in a career path, but who also is in need of a community to have their back, because GDYT has always had my back. But enough about me. I want to introduce to you our first speaker. To get the ball rolling and welcome us once again to this wonderful facility here at DTE, please welcome President and COO of DTE Energy, Joy Harris.
Good morning. Welcome. We are so happy and thrilled to have you all here this morning. And I'm just really thrilled to kick off this year's Grow Detroit's Young Talent Program. At DTE, we aspire to be a force for growth and prosperity in communities where we live and serve. And what a better way to fulfill that aspiration than to invest in our youth. We know just how important it is to offer young people the opportunity to explore careers and develop skills that will serve them now and well into the future. They need to continue to learn, certainly, and we know that GDYT, as you just heard, can offer them really, really strong opportunities, which is why we continue to support this program. Last year, our company supported over 20 GDYT students through paid internships where they received on-the-job training. They worked side by side with DTE team members. They were given meaningful job assignments that contributed to DTE's overall success. They spent time volunteering in the community to stress the importance of giving back. We also took time to really expose them to just the variety of careers that exist here at DTE. From engineering to skilled trades to information technology to community engagement. There are a host of opportunities here at DTE. Heck, we even have divers on staff that support our power facilities. So this was a great opportunity to just expose them to the possibilities here at DTE. I've really had the pleasure of engaging our GDYT students over the years. It's a personal passion of mine, and I know from experience how impactful programs like this can be for our young people. I started at DTE when I was a mere 15 years old, shadowing engineers, and I also continued throughout my college years as a co-op, and our engineers here even helped me with my homework. So that just tells you the impact that just a thimbleful of effort can have on a young person in those tender moments. I share the story with the students to inspire them to take full advantage of the connections, the experience, and the exposure they're offered during their time with us. Like thousands, and I mean thousands of my coworkers who care deeply about our community, particularly our youth, I'm committed to paying it forward, and I encourage others to do the same. We all need to take just 2 steps closer to our young people. So that said, why not start with participating in Grow Detroit's Young Talent? It's a wonderful program. In addition to a good education, our youth need work experiences. They need to understand what it means to work in an environment with professionals, and they need that experience right now in this young age to help prepare them for the future. Our children need to see and experience what's possible. They need to know we care, they need to know we are here to help them succeed, and they need to know there is a place for them in the bright future that lies ahead. So as you participate in the program, I urge you to use this opportunity to share your knowledge with our Detroit students. Help them see and learn and begin to build their future. Again, we're so happy to have you all here live and in person for the first time, it feels like in a very long time. And we hope you will continue your commitment to support our young people as they pursue their great goals and their aspirations. So thank you all for being here. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Ms. Harris. With this being the 10th year of GDYT, we wanted to feature some additional youth speakers to talk about their experiences. So please join me in welcoming 2 multi-year GDYT participants who were a part of GDYT when it all started back in 2015, Jocelyn Elmanza and Tyrone Bean.
Buenos días. Mi nombre es Jocelyn Almanza Duran. I started GDYT in 2015 when I was 18 years old, a long time ago. I remember I had just graduated high school, and as the oldest of 3, I was confused and unsure of the route I wanted to take. I was a first-generation high school student, and college seemed just like a big, scary place to me. Both of my parents migrated from Mexico in the 90s, early 90s, and were heartbroken because they couldn't lead me into that post-secondary life. I was determined to bring back a college degree because that's just who I am. I had to find guidance in my community, and luckily I found an organization called Urban Neighborhood Initiatives, who not only guided me through college, but also offered me a summer job through GDYT. There, I landed a job as a youth leader at a summer camp program called Summer at the Center. I finally had my first job, but I didn't really know how to keep it. But during that summer, I learned a lot of things, like time management, how to become a leader, how to communicate, or else I wouldn't be up here, right? Critical thinking, amongst many more. Next thing you know, I was back for another summer, and another summer, and another summer, and another summer. But being realistic, all those summers that I worked not only made me into a responsible community leader, but it also helped me pay the bills at home. I know that that's like a very, very realistic thing for a lot of Detroit youth. not only did I contribute to the bills at home, but it also helped me save up, and I was able to pay for college. So in 2019, I became a first-generation college student, and so go blue. In 2019, I also landed my first full-time job at Urban Neighborhood Initiatives, I'm sorry. But I was no longer just the youth leader. I was running the show. I was running the summer program that not only helped me find my strengths, but my weaknesses too. Currently, I am 26 years old. I am a youth development director in an organization called Grace in Action. I also have a co-op. I am a co-op owner of a childcare business. So I do childcare for events called Dulce Detroit Childcare. And all I could say is thank you. Thank you, GDYT, because this program truly helped me in many ways, and it shaped me into who I am today. And then to all the youth that do want to join or are questioning about joining the program, all I could say is give it a try. Allow GDYT to help you find the path because you're not alone. Take advantage of the career exploration and allow yourself to fail because we just keep coming back stronger and stronger than ever. Thank you.
Gracias, Jocelyn. Was that good? Yeah, really good. Good morning, everyone. My name is Tyrone Bean, and I've been a part of GDYT ever since I was 14 years old. Last year was my last year of eligibility, so it's kind of bittersweet, but the road has been great. Every year, my mom would make sure that I had my GDYT application filled out, because as soon as summer is over, soon as summer starts, it's a race. If you don't get in, you won't get in. So, and I also think she was just tired of me asking for the video games and the shoes. So, but that's to be discussed. But no, she made it a point, and I appreciate that. And I was placed at Developing Kids, which is a nonprofit here in the city, as a youth worker. And so I would lead the youth, camp songs, icebreakers, the whole thing. And so when I turned 14, I worked with them every summer. When I turned 18, I was offered the full-time position through my hard work and how I showed up. Thank you. And I've been with the organization ever since. I am now the media and middle school specialist for Developing Kids, and I couldn't be more grateful. And that's on the foundation of GDYT. On June 2nd, 2021, I lost my mother suddenly, and it was the biggest hurdle that I faced ever. But I realized that I was able to build a family that extends farther than blood with my GDYT family and my Developing Kids family. And so with that added support, I was able to graduate from college with a film and media degree, start my production company, and most importantly, give back to the youth. So, I'm sorry, thank you. So my advice to future participants of GDYT is just to do it. Take advantage of every opportunity, show up for your best self, and just enjoy the journey, because 10 years go by quick. Thank you, GDYT, and thank you, everyone.
Thank you both, Jocelyn and Tyrone. And now I'd like to introduce you to our next speaker. In 2015, Mayor Mike Duggan announced the creation of Grow Detroit's Young Talent as a citywide summer program for Detroit youth. This year, in what will be the 10th GDYT year, summer, a further 8,000 job experiences will take the total number of opportunities made available to over 79,000 people. Please welcome the man who got it all started, our mayor, Mike Duggan.
All right, well, good morning. Been 10 years now. We were coming out of bankruptcy, and as you know, in Detroit, the city doesn't run the schools. But there are a lot of aspects of children growing up in Detroit that aren't the most positive things. I wanted to create something that was special because you grew up in Detroit. And in 2014, DTE ran a summer jobs program, GM ran one, DMC ran one. There were a few small ones. But if you lived in the suburbs, you could probably find a summer job. If you were in Detroit, it was almost impossible. And I know, and the adults here know, how much that first summer job shaped you. When I was in high school, my first summer job, I was on the back of a garbage truck in the city of Southfield. Now, I learned what it meant to get up at 6 in the morning and go home sore at night and have to get up the next day. I learned how to interact with workers from a lot of different backgrounds and locations. The things that you learn in your summer job, you learn what you like, you learn what you don't like. It helps shape your career. I wanted us to have the easiest summer job program, and so I got all the groups who were running their own and said, how about we make this simple? We have one button, GDYT.org, and anybody who wants a summer job goes to that location. All our companies come there, and all our workers come there. And Detroit City Council, you got Council President Mary Sheffield here, has been completely supportive from day one. We got 2,000 people hired that first summer, and we thought that was a great accomplishment. Then we built it up to the point where now every single summer, 8,000 young people are working at GDYT, and you've heard the stories from Acacia and the others on the way that this has shaped their lives. But if you want to know how much a part of this city it is, today at 9 a.m., we opened up for enrollment. You can go to gdyt.org. If you're a youth, you can enroll. If you're a company that wants to hire somebody, you can enroll as well. So 9 o'clock, we went live this morning. We turned it on at 8 just to make sure the computer was working. By 9, 500 people had enrolled. Our kids got up early and enrolled before it was official. That's how important this is to them. They want to make sure it is their spot. And so all of our sponsors, all of our employers, I just want to say thank you. A national organization named GDYT the best summer jobs program in America, and I think these young people would agree. Thank you for your support.
Thank you, Mayor Duggan. Since first being elected to City Council in 2013, our next speaker has advocated tirelessly for opportunities for Detroit youth and continues to do so now in her role as president of Detroit City Council. I know this for a fact because I interned for her office a couple of years ago through GDYT. So I'm really delighted to be able to welcome to the podium Council President Mary Sheffield.
Good morning. 10 years. Congratulations. Let's give all of ourselves a round of applause. I just have to give a special shout out to Acacia because she is just an absolutely phenomenal young person. So gifted, so talented, and to see her just come out of her shell and the confidence that these summer jobs gives you, I think just goes a long way. So let's just give her another round of applause. So proud of her. And what she's accomplished. I'm here just to say congratulations. I see firsthand the impact of this program. To me, it's really all about how we ensure that our young people reach their full potential in life, and that we are empowering them and equipping them with the skills that they need to be successful. We've heard firsthand from our young people the personal impact that this has had. Can you imagine that with 8,000 kids that probably have similar stories about how this program has shaped them, has molded them, has given them confidence, and now are working in full-time jobs. And so I think it's safe to say on behalf of all of the council, because sometimes you can't do that, but for this program, I think it's safe to say that we collectively as City Council have been honored to support this program. When this comes before the City Council, there's never a concern or issue. We're always looking to expand it, to add more funding to it, to reach more young people. So thank you to all involved. Thank you to the DESC. For your work. Thank you to our employers, DTE, and everyone that has made this program successful. I'm looking forward to another 10 years. And as the mayor mentioned, the application is live now. Please go apply, spread the word. And we always are looking for more businesses, more employers to expose our young people to different type of industries. So congratulations to all involved. Thank you all for the hard work, and to another 10 years. I'm looking forward to it. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Council President Sheffield. As the City of Detroit's workforce agency, Detroit Employment Solution Corporation has been responsible for managing and overseeing every aspect of Grow Detroit's Young Talent since 2015. This year, they will again take on the task of getting 8,000 young Detroiters into opportunities that, for many of them, will change their lives. Please join me in welcoming the President and CEO of DSSC, Dana Williams.
Well, to our mighty mayor and council presidents and friends and sponsors and supporters and educators here in this room, good morning. Well, here we are. And this is actually a full circle moment for me. At that time, 10 years ago, I walked these halls at DTE Energy as an employee, and one who actually worked in the department responsible for the company's community engagement and investment strategy. My work experience journey brought me right into this building. In a very real way, I grew up right here. Now here I stand next to my mentors, a leader of one of the wonderful programs that I served as a liaison to, GDYT. It was an honor then, and it's even more so now. So kids, you never know where your career path might take you if you're open and you're courageous. So today, as others have said, we kick off the registration process for GDYT. And the website, gdyt.org, I think we're all going to say it probably 3 more times, gdyt.org is going to be busy today. And we certainly have been busy the last 10 years. We've grown from 5,500 to 8,000 youth annually, from $12 to $15 an hour of pay for students in a career pathway. We've customized experiences based on different abilities and students' interest areas. We've provided over 75,000 opportunities for youth, in person, virtually, during the pandemic especially. We pivoted in a real phenomenal way, and in a hybrid fashion now. $100 million plus, and so many dedicated hours by staff, partner organizations, and friends. The sky is the limit, both for the program overall and the young people who participate in it, as we heard this morning. So I'm looking forward to the next round of testimonials that we hear and success stories. Detroit is indeed at work, thanks to everyone in this room and everybody involved in GDYT. So today, join us again by visiting gdyt.org and checking us out on all the social media channels as well. We are active. Actually, thanks a lot to our GDYT participants who help keep us cool. So let's go, summer 2024. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Ms. Williams. As you have heard several times already, the success of GDYT as a program is in many ways built on the huge number of employer and funding partners that come back year after year. to make sure Detroit youth have the quality experiences to make sure that Detroit youth continues to have quality experiences, just like I have and Jocelyn and Tyrone. Please join me in welcoming our final speaker, representing one of those multi-year partners from Blue Cross Blue Shield of Michigan, Vice President and Chief Diversity Officer, Bridget Hurd.
Thank you and good morning. I'm going to tell you, it's such a pleasure to be standing in this space this morning because I am completely full. The stories that I have just warmed my heart, Acacia, Jocelyn, and Tyrone. When I reflect on, one, being a native Detroiter, growing up in Northwest Detroit, going through the Detroit public school systems, it's opportunities like GDYT that made a difference for me, that built a foundation in terms of who I am, my values, recognizing where the opportunities are, shining a light for me, letting me know that there is opportunity. It ignited my curiosity. So hearing the stories this morning really underscores the importance of a program like this to Blue Cross Blue Shield of Michigan. It is truly an opportunity for us to support our youth, to bring them into our workplace community, to wrap our arms around them, to let them know that there is opportunity, that there is love in the workplace, that there is giving in the workplace, and that is definitely a place for everyone so they can grow in their professional development, grow in their self-awareness, so they can be the best that they can be. So here, standing here, representing Blue Cross Blue Shield of Michigan, we are proud to be partners year over year over year, and we will continue to do so. So thank you and congratulations to the three of you for your success stories. And I did check out your shoes, Tyrone. You mentioned your shoes, and I understand why your mother I was like, you need to go get a job because those are fly. But the difference you're making and the path that you're paving is an example for so many young people that are following behind you. So thank you for all that you're doing, and thank you for making a difference. Thank you, GDYT.
Thank you, Ms. Hurd. That brings us to the end of today's kickoff event. So let me close by thanking you all for attending today, by thanking all of the other employers, funders, or partners who may not be in the room today, but who are a huge part of the reason GDYT is now considered a national model for summer youth programs. And finally, from 3 former GDYT participants to the thousands of young Detroiters who will be a part of GDYT in the program's 10th year, the clock is ticking, the application portal is open, and GDYT.org, at GDYT.org. Please have a great summer, and we wish you nothing but success. Thank you.